Hey guys, today on Michelle's Opinions, I want to talk about why some just don't see it. Well, let's think about that, guys. We know ourselves when we see something change, what has been termed the Mandela effect, how it makes us feel. In the beginning, it could be quite terrifying to see that the world that you're living in is not exactly what you thought it was. What would be a more peaceful transition and more merciful on those who are very busy with their lives and are not quite understanding what's going on, as for them to just wake up the next day and everything seemed completely normal. Think about it. If everybody was being affected the way that we are right now, everybody would feel like they're just going nuts. It does not take away the fact that they are too co-creating right alongside with us. But we cannot have everybody go off the hinges at the same time. It would be terrible. I know what it felt like when I felt the first one and how it impacted me. And I can tell you, and you know from my testimony about what's been going on with my journey, that it has not always been easy. It's not an easy walk, guys. It's not. You know, to take what we thought we knew and to just have to throw all that away to bring in this new understanding, it's huge. It's huge. It's mind-boggling. And so when people are not seeing what you're seeing, and instead of arguing with them and making a big debate and causing negativity within yourself, which then will reflect negativity around you because we are manifesting out around us, just don't worry about it. Yes, continue to try to bring their attention to it, because I do believe that the tipping scales, as we become aware that we are co-creators and that we become conscious of it, where that logical side of our brain kind of settles down a little bit and our right side, creative side, measures and they equal out. Because we need both sides. We need the logical side, because the logical side helps us interpret and make good decisions, where our creative side is, you know, what is deemed as more of the spiritual side, and our creative, you know, they need to come together. And I think that's where we get the zings and the confusion and, you know, the scariness of it, until we get balanced out. And then it's a whole different walk. But you got to remember how you feel when you saw your first one, how it affected you. We can't have the whole world, the whole population going into panic all at the same time. But as you know from my testimony and from Michelle's opinions before, I believe that once we hit the over 50% of the population is aware, the others will just come along, and the manifestations and changes will be just limitless, guys. I mean, we may go to bed and wake up the next day and it's a whole new world. Whole new world. Monetary systems and control systems, you know, that we thought we were subjected to will fade away. And we'll be walking into this new beautiful world of limitless possibilities and capabilities that is within each one of us. And we will love our neighbor as ourselves. We should now, because they have a say-so in what's going on around us too. There's so much to think about here, you know, and it is frustrating. I am with you guys on when you know, when I just did a video for Moneybag 73, and I was sure when I called my brother about the change in the Star Wars movie that he would be able to pick up on that. And imagine my frustration when he did not. But as I pondered and meditated and prayed on these things, it makes more sense that we're coming through this in increments. And it's not that anybody is higher or better than anybody else. No, no, no. we're coming through this understanding, and as we start to digest it and understand that we are manifesting what is going on around us, then the next group can come along, and then they can. And that's part of why I'm doing this outreach, is for those who are just waking up, or possibly with me at this time. It's not an easy walk, guys. I'm on this journey with you. Or new people who just got affected by a Mandela effect. So then they can see, oh, okay, there's ringing in the ears. Oh, I have ringing in the ears. Oh, I feel that sleep paralysis thing going on. Or, all of these similarities. Now, we don't all go on the journey at the same, we do the journey steps at different times for each of us. But it does seem like a lot of the same steps are followed for each and every one of us. I spoke a little bit about empathy, my heart being cracked wide open and feeling the energy from everybody around me, where I said I followed people that were in a good mood at the grocery store. And I think that lesson was for me to understand how we affect each other, how we are one in that. So something that I do can affect somebody else, and then their manifestation will, it'll change what they're manifesting. But when we become more aware of what's going on, we can kind of shield ourselves up and understand that, some people may not quite understand their potential yet. Doesn't mean that they won't someday. In my hopes, everybody will. And, I think everybody will. It's just everybody's going to spring up at their proper time. No matter what, it's divine. It is divine. So just take it with stride. So that's Michelle's opinions on why some see it and others do not. Don't worry about it, guys. It's going to be okay. Please like, share, and subscribe. Give me that thumbs up. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.